Niki. She's from Indonesia, and she's apparently the Taylor Swift of Asia. This is the first time I'm going to be listening to her. She's now based in the US, as far as I know, because she's trying for a career here in the US. So let's listen to her. I'm not a huge fan of Taylor Swift. I've listened to some of her songs, but apparently, like, she's a really big influence. Taylor Swift is a really big influence in Niki's career. Let's see.
Go yet.
Okay, but if we're gonna get to the airport in time, we have to eat right now.
I know, but I'm not even hungry yet.
You're always hungry. Come on.
Okay.
Saturday sunset, we're lying on my bed with 5 hours to go.
I can hear the influence of Taylor Swift.
Fingers entwined, and so were our minds crying. I don't want you to go. You wiped away tears, but not fears, under the still and clear indigo. You said, baby, don't cry, we'll be fine. You're the one thing I swear I can't
School year's already done. You were right. I was pretty hungry.
So let's see if this has because their lines are actually okay. So I do hear the influence of Taylor Swift, and I guess the her singing style is kind of like very similar to like an Olivia Rodrigo or something like that. Nice vocals, nice pipes. So I don't know yet what the song is about. So definitely for younger people, or for young at heart. That's as far as I think. I'm just. It's really very close to. It's like a Olivia Rodrigo kind of Taylor Swift kind of song. And I guess the one thing that I do appreciate is the fact that we do have like an opportunity in the U.S. market for the competition of Olivia Rodrigo. So she does have a chance in that respect. And of course, naturally, she has the voice. As I've said, she does have a beautiful pipe. So, and I know that she writes her own songs. So in that respect, like, you kind of know that there is a chance. I don't know if you've noticed, but any superstar, like anybody who rises to the top, you will always have a competition. Like a Britney Spears had Christina Aguilera at her time. And I believe at that time before there was like Tiffany and Debbie Gibson. There was like Madonna, and then there's Cyndi Lauper. So there's always that like a match, like a competition. And right now, Rodrigo doesn't have a competition. She can offer that, right? Okay. I'm not saying that her identity is going to be identified to that. I'm just saying that they're sort of playing in the same sound. Okay. I appreciate that she's relying mostly on her vocals and just a little bit of a guitar in terms of the instruments. Then I'm able to concentrate on two things: listening to what the song is actually saying into her voice. Okay.
My soul, it gets sicker, but I'm sticking to the screenplay. Gotta say I'm okay, but answer this, babe. How is it now that somehow you're a stranger? You were mine just yesterday. I pray the block in my airway dissipates and instead deters your airplane's way. But heaven denied.
So I guess, so high school, so very young. It seems like nice cinematography, one. It seems like it's about her about to lose this the boy, just because of the natural course of their lives. She's about to go to college, because there's the prom scene. So you know that she's about to go to college at the end of high school. And she kind of is feeling like this is the end of this era. Like, this is the end of the chapter of our lives. And there is so much uncertainty that we're facing. I'm having trouble hearing the lyrics because sometimes their lines actually go over the lyrics, the dialogue of the two characters, her and the other boy, is actually, and the boy is actually going over the lyrics. So I'm trying to, very hard to try and listen to the lyrics. Okay.
Destiny decry, something beautiful died too soon, but I'm letting go. I'm giving up that ghost, but don't get me wrong, I'll always love you, that's why I wrote you this very last song. I guess this is where we say goodbye. I know I'll be alright. Someday I'll be fine.
Decided to break up. Come on.
Just not tonight.
She does have very good sense of where to sort of emphasize different lines of the song. I can feel the pain, and that's amazing considering I'm way past this stage of my life. So for her to be able to communicate to me the uncertainty and the pain and the some sort of frustration, because this is something good that she has and she doesn't want to let it go, but according to her lyrics, that this is what destiny calls for. This is she doesn't even want this, but this is just how life is. You live certain chapters of your life, and no matter how beautiful that it has to end, and then you have to move on. So she's saying, like, so when she said, like, I guess this is where I said goodbye, I could just feel like how frustrating that is, how painful that is, because you don't want to do it, and you certainly, like, didn't do anything to deserve it, but that's just how life is. So she's very talented vocally. She's talented, and she has the ability. Okay, let's listen to a little bit more before I say that.
By looking at the stars. Astrology is really, really weird, but it's super fascinating because it's like, which one do we subscribe to? Do you want to go with, like, Chinese?
Nice.
Do you want to go with the West, or do you want to go with the tropics? You are a full universe within yourself.
But even with gin, searching, adrenaline, I see you're all that can intoxicate. Oceans and engines, you're skilled at infringing on great love affairs. 'Cause now my heart's home, all I've known is long gone and 10,000 miles away, and I'm not okay, but I'm letting go. I'm giving up that ghost, but don't get me wrong, I always love you, that's why I wrote you this very last song. I guess this is where
This part,
we say goodbye.
yeah, that part. So she has the ability, as I've said, to communicate. She has that rare ability of a singer to plunge you deep into the emotions that she's feeling. There are singers that can hit the note correctly. They have a beautiful voice, flawless, trained, perfect in their execution. But there's more often what these singers actually lack is the emotions behind the song, the angst, basically. She has it there. Like, she knows how to pull you inside her mind and inside her heart. Like, she pulls you in very, very, very deep, and she forces you to be in it. So that part, when I said, oh, that part, that when she was saying that, I guess I'm letting go, I could just feel the frustration in her voice. And there was this line when she said that everything that I've never known is 10,000 miles away, because that's just how life is. Like, when you've graduated from high school, you move to another state, this is how it is in the US. You move to another state so that you can go to college, or maybe you're in Asia, you've lived your entire life there, but then you have to move somewhere else for college. Just like everything that you have ever known is still there, but it's 10,000 miles away. It's beautiful, beautiful way of putting it.
I know I'll be alright, but just not tonight. Was the first time I stared into seas of forgotten sepia 2 years ago, and the first time I learned real world superpowers live in 3 words. They revitalize my.
I love that part.
Now what do you do when you peel
Nice.
down the lost on solid bricks and cream teams? Guidance for down you found out. I have so many questions, but I'm pouring them into the ocean, starting up.
Nice. It's not predictable at all. Okay, so this part, when she was doing the bridge, when she was just pouring out her emotions, and it was here. I thought she was going to go into a melancholy, hit those notes high, and then she went into this, like fast, because that's how it feels like when you're in that state, when you're confused and so many things are happening to you. You're in a new environment, everything familiar is gone. This is how it feels like everything is so fast coming onto you. And as I've said, I thought she was gonna go for the high note, like really take it high and belt it out. Instead, she went for that. Very unpredictable. She's good. Yes.
But I'm pouring them into the ocean, starting up my engine.
I'm really not one for love stories, but this is freaking great. It's not even because the story is unique or anything. It's just really her song that's doing this.
What is that now? No, I want to be the first to say it.
I'm giving up.
Nice.
It's come to a close. I mark the end with this last song I wrote. I'll let it go. This is the last falsetto I'll ever sing to you, my great lost love.
I am pleasantly surprised. I thought when I heard somebody told me that this is the Taylor Swift of Asia, I have this aversion for anybody who identifies anybody using somebody else. Like this is the blank of Asia. This is the of the US or something like that. I feel like why do you need to compare them to somebody else? But just one song, and that comparison is that is erased from my mind. I think she is her own self. I think I've said everything that's beautiful and that I like about this song and about her. I will check out more of her music. That I think I'm really not one for love stories. I'm very hard to please when it comes to romantic stories. There's very few love stories that I like. Most of them are classics. But I think it's really her song and her voice and her lyrics that pulled me into the story, and so I was feeling it. I know how painful it because of this, how painful she felt having to let go of that good thing just because that is how life is supposed to be, and it's not even her fault. That is actually it. I will listen, as I've said, I will listen to more of her songs. Thank you for listening. And if you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, violent reactions, please leave them in the comment section below. You can also get in touch with me in any social media channels that you have on your screen right now. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.